Welcome back to Drivers, Diners, and Knives.
Nope, that's the wrong show. Welcome
That's
back
not even
to
how the show is said.
Welcome back to Three's Company. Sorry, I was thinking of the TV. Hey, we should start this one over.
Now we're good.
Okay.
What?
Go
How do I
ahead.
do the fucking camera? There's no stick. God damn.
The C buttons.
It's Zen,
Oh my
dumbass.
god.
The C buttons, Richard. Don't use your nut.
Z target. Okay,
All right.
Okay, let's
I
ready.
did it. Oh.
Who's saying it?
How do I
You
get
say
out?
it.
See?
There
Okay.
we go.
Welcome back to Threes and Crowd, the YouTube Let's Play channel that's also kind of a podcast. I'm Nathaniel Kiefer.
I'm Richard Jellison.
And I'm still Thomas Hyde.
Alright, we're still in the first cycle, Deku Scrub Link, we're
Does
going
he-
to the Astral Observatory.
Question: does he use more magic if I make a bigger bubble, or does he use the same amount
No,
of
it's
magic
just
regardless?
a charge shot. He uses the same magic each time.
Is it stronger if it's charged? Or is it the same?
It's just a bigger. I don't know that it's stronger.
Like a
it's a
bigger
bigger
area?
target.
Yeah, I think it's
Okay.
just
Or
a
a
wider
bigger
hitbox.
hitbox. Yeah.
Okay.
So
High title.
yeah, like you said, first cycle just came into the sewers after we got the bomber's code. We're going to
I forget what
the
it was.
observatory. So Richard, why don't you tell us what our talking point for this episode?
I have a written list. Oh, it's my favorite bit. We got the best Fallout game, which I think if we're all in agreement, 1, 2, 3,
New
Vegas.
Hey baby, time will pass the blink.
We don't want to do him yet. We're going to come back to him after we've done all
Oh.
the Deku Scrub stuff.
Oh, good that I mashed through and hit no.
Oh, okay.
no.
No.
Yeah, so because we all agree that the best Fallout game is New Vegas, obviously, we're actually going to talk about...
Actually, the best Fallout game is Outer Worlds. But...
we're instead going to talk about our second favorite Fallout games. Outer Worlds not included.
okay. It's really good. You should
It
play
has to have
I
Fallout
have
in
played
the
it.
title.
Oh, I'm a strange looking child.
Alright. Oh, God. Okay, Thomas, why don't you start then?
My second favorite is actually Fallout 4.
Interesting.
The boost to the gameplay is like whether we like Fallout New Vegas better, obviously because of the writing and just the way all the systems work, like the gameplay of Fallout 4 is that much better. Like it's just so much easier to play.
Was I supposed to do that
Yeah.
first?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
you did the right thing. Oh, he's so sad. Oh,
Almost
fire.
cried.
I'm glad I don't cry fire. But
Make a mess.
I think, yeah, Fallout 4, like I said, the obvious advances to the gameplay are a big thing. I don't think the story's all too bad. I think it might be a little misguided. It feels like things move at just the weirdest pacing. Like, for the first half of the game, nothing is happening, and then, like, at the last quarter of the game, it's like everything all at once.
In 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot of, we have to base it on no matter what faction you chose. And then at the end, it's,
Yeah.
hey, did you pick a faction?
And not only that, on top of that, I do think I played about 100 hours plus of Fallout 4 before I even finished the damn game.
I played 50 hours in total with the ending.
So,
Funnily
like,
enough, with one of the endings, since I had a save before, I got the Idiot Savant perk at the last mission and gained something like 5 levels after I beat it.
You can't make eye contact with Thomas and move Link around at the same time.
It's as if I've never done this before.
man, I wish Richard were normally interested in looking me in the eye when we're talking, but apparently it's only when he should be looking somewhere else.
Damn.
I think
Why
Fallout
don't you
4
look me in
I
the
think
eyes
Fallout
would
4
be
is-
me.
I should say, I think they're all great games.
Yeah.
I don't think
No, I
there's anything
disagree.
wrong with any of them.
I think
3
my-
has issues and 76 is a fucking joke.
76
doesn't count.
Yeah, that was discounting 76. I would count Outer Worlds before 76.
I would count Wasteland 3 before 76.
I'd count Eternal Darkness before I'd count
Ooh,
76.
that's a good
Fallout
game.
3 had issues, but at the time Fallout 3 came out, it was
I don't
revolutionary.
hate on Fallout 3. I think Fallout 3 is wonderful. It's not my second favorite, though.
No, that's... Well, you know what? The only thing wrong with Fallout 3 is I've played the ones after it, and it feels clanky now.
Well, the whole thing with Fallout 3, and I agree with this, all the reviews and everything that focus was like, oh, we can use VATS and get all this gore and all this stuff and everything.
No, turn. No.
Nathaniel's pointing at me. He's like,
Just pointing at the TV as if that's direction.
You can guide me. Go, where am I going? Where am I going?
To the Deku Scrub, the
Okay.
Deku Flower.
Okay.
There you I didn't want to interrupt the conversation.
No, you're fine. Tell me. I'm going to be learning. Wait, pay me $20. Right? Something like $20.
My only qualm is, no, you just gave me the most here. And my only qualm with Fallout 4 is I just feel like they give you the power armor so easily. Like, you don't do anything for it.
Yeah, well, you're also a soldier, like, so you have power armor training?
No, I'm the wife of a soldier.
Oh. You're a psychiatrist or something.
Yeah, I don't remember what she does, but I always pick the female because on another show me and Richard used to be on, we actually did an interview with the lady that voiced her, and now I can never not play it just because like I have that personal tie to the female version of the character.
No, you have to do it when he asks for it. You can't give it to him now.
Yeah, I know, but I gotta put it on my D-pad.
C-pad.
It's T-pad.
Whatever.
Have you ever played a video game before?
That's stone.
Oh, also a bad thing about Fallout 3 is the pit is, without a doubt, the worst DLC of all time.
No, I disagree. I think this Sierra Madre is a really bad one.
Yeah, it is really bad.
What,
but
Dead Money?
Dead Money sucks.
Dead Money's amazing. It's atmospheric.
No, it's amazing
it's
after you get into the casino.
Oh.
When you're just when you're just in Casa del Sol or whatever.
It's a survival.
Casa del Sol.
That's what it's called.
No, Casa del Sol is the place where you could buy a beach house in Final Fantasy VII.
No, Casa del Sol is the actual name of
a
part of the town in New Vegas.
Talk before the dog attacks you.
You know what? Even if I'm wrong, I'm sticking to this because it's better. Oh my god.
Curse this game controller!
Richard, go in the fucking flower!
Trying!
And then shoot, and then
wait,
and then shoot
wait.
up and go for the heart.
Now go.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Maybe later.
Running. Okay.
The other thing I was gonna say about Fallout 4, yeah, they give you the power armor right at the start, but honestly, I never even use the power armor unless I know I need to carry way more stuff than I can actually carry. It's basically just an encumbrance upgrade, and I never use it otherwise.
Full disclosure, I just jumped off of that ledge and tried to hit a button to open my paraglider.
Wow.
Excellent. There's one more thing we're going to do this cycle, and then basically we can visit the Scarecrow.
What's the next thing?
So,
we gotta do
it's too late. It's too late now. We're going to have to wait for night of the second day. So go find the Scarecrow. You can either go back to the observatory, or you can do the one in the item shop.
The one in the item shop?
Yeah.
It's too late to go to the item shop.
The item shop's closed. You have to go back to the observatory and dance with him until night of the second day. And then come back, and then we're going to sneak into the hotel.
I'm glad you know where we're going.
Okay, so now that we're done talking about the game we're not supposed to be talking about, who wants to go next? Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Richard, you go next. I'm going to say I have a great story about mine.
Yeah,
so I'm going to go last.
I really like 2. I've never actually finished 2, which is really unfortunate.
I really like 2, but I've never beaten it.
You can really like something and not have finished it.
I guess.
Okay, so 2 is the direct. Well, I would say.
Don't stop.
Keep moving the link.
Stylistically and writing-wise and everything else, it was written by the same guys who wrote New Vegas, and a lot of the same tone, a lot of the same style is in with them. Not only is that true, but it takes everything that was in the first game and dials it up to 11 on what you can do in relation to characters. Oh, the screen gets smaller, that's right.
Yes, it's one of the best parts of this game. I always forget about that until the first time it happens when I put the cartridge back in. And it gets me every dang time.
I'm gonna talk to this.
So just have it dance with him once, so it's not in the second day, and then we're gonna go back to town.
Hey, baby! Tile pass him like an eye. If you like, I can dance.
Yeah, the first Fortnite dance right there.
I'm surprised it honestly hasn't been used. Oh, it's the best track in the game.
Yeah, the only reason they haven't used this in Fortnite is because Nintendo would litigate.
Okay, Fallout 2. I actually never played Fallout 2.
Yeah. Two is it's set in the same area. Like you see the beginning of the NCR, or at least when they were the Rangers or the whatever they are. I forget what it is right now. I'm also playing a game, and you know how when you do like LP tax, like the knowledge of something leaves your brain as you're trying to focus on actually playing.
Okay.
Yeah. You see the Texas Rangers or whatever the
Texas Rangers.
Texas Red from Marty Robbins' song. Yeah. You see the beginning of them and the NCR, and then you also you fight or can fight against the best enemy NPC in the entire game at the end of it. All of his special stats are set at 10, and he is the most intimidating force.
Isn't his name like
Frank.
Mike? Oh, Frank. Okay, I was gonna say Michael.
Right.
And his entire thing is amazing, but you can still talk him out of it. He's great. Yeah. He's a brother, not a brotherhood. He's an enclave super mutant. It's fucking fantastic the way they like.
Yeah, I played a little bit of Fallout 2. I did really love the writing, but unfortunately, the isometric, like top-down sort of action RPGs are not my style of game.
I guess you don't like Diablo then?
No, I'm fine with Diablo. I loved Baldur's Gate back in the day. I couldn't play it again now. It's just I can't do it anymore. But it was a product of its time, and I think the time for that kind of game is over, personally. But
you got in just in time for them to kick you out again. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait until about 10 o'clock. Just stand here. We're gonna wait until about 10 o'clock, and then you're gonna do exactly what you just did. Okay?
Don't just stand there. Get up there, but don't go inside until about 10 o'clock.
Okay. Am I gonna give the hand that needs paper?
Paper, yes.
So he'll wipe his butt?
Yes, that's right. And then we can get another piece of heart, and then we'll be ready to end the cycle.
That NPC is there in every game almost.
Oh yeah, I guess we should have mentioned, probably, now seems like a good time. We actually are going for 100% on this playthrough. 100%
playthrough. We're going to get all the pieces of heart, all the mask, all the items, everything. Quiver upgrades.
Yep, that's what 100% means.
That's right. And I have, and I don't mean to brag, but I figured out how we can do it in 14 loops. So...
Provided Richard doesn't have the controller.
Oh, it's 10 o'clock. I was killing time.
Asshole.
Okay, do you know where the bathroom is?
Probably at the end of the hallway. That's a lie.
Nathaniel, you let him walk that far without saying anything?
The first
That's
door.
the door you can't...
No.
That's
not the only downstairs?
No. Downstairs.
Okay.
Hurry up, because we have to do it at midnight.
Left or right?
Keep going.
Oh god.
Keep going.
Is that the door?
Help me!
No, it's over there. You passed it. Turn around. Not here. No.
Turn around.
Here, dumbass.
Right in there.
There. Now wait until midnight.
Because he's fine down there until midnight. That's when he wants toilet paper.
Yeah.
Paper.
Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. I'm afraid.
He's gonna do it.
There it is.
It's Dompe.
Yo, it's Robert Smith from The Cure. Look at the black nail polish. God damn it.
Yeah.
All right, Nathaniel, tell us about your second favorite Fallout game.
Second favorite Fallout game. So I don't really like this game that much, but I have this wonderful experience. It was the original Fallout.
That was a shitty prize.
I have this same. Richard's already heard this story, unfortunately.
I love it.
I have the same problem with Fallout 2. It's the isometric thing's a little clunky, but Chris, that's my brother. He finally convinced me to play it, and I did. And this is what happened to me. So I started up. I put all my points into like agility and charisma. That's usually how I play Fallout games. And
usually I play most games. Honestly.
And rather than going east to Junktown, which is like the first major place you go, I went south and ended up in Necropolis,
which is endgame.
Which is like endgame. And I wandered in, having no idea what I was supposed to be doing, and I got captured by the lieutenant, who was voiced by Tony J, the late Tony J. And he captures you and throws you into the main fortress where the Master is, who's the main boss of the first Fallout game. And he just leaves you there, and he's going to come back and execute you or whatever. But the door is locked. I had a lock-picking of 7%, and I did it.
On the first try? Or
on the first try. Okay. No, I didn't save scum at all, because I had no idea what I was doing. I lock-picked the door first try. And I walked out, and because my charisma was like 9, I convinced the scribe at the control center to leave. And I went over, and I pushed the big red button, and caused a nuclear explosion. Wiping out all the super mutants. Yeah, and then I got the credits.
So you essentially beat the game by mistake in the first, 5 minutes?
But the problem with that is he didn't get the water chip for the vault.
Everyone's
so
dead.
everybody's dead. So he pushes the chair over to Chris and says, "Hey, I beat it." He just goes across the room. Hey, was that it?
Yeah, was that it?
Unintentional speed run. Go.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
It was my one and only speed run of all time. I think my final time was like 55 minutes.
That's amazing.
Because
You didn't fire a single shot.
I just fired a single shot. I didn't fight anything. I never talked to anyone.
You didn't even talk to the master, the best part of the game.
I talked to Tony J's character. That's it.
If I do this again, I'll get to the night, and then I'll be able to do
That's right.
everything. Okay.
I can understand why you don't like that game so much. Not really much to it.
No, I thought it was hilarious, but I was
Literally,
like, is that it? Is that the game?
Walk
Did you
across
play-
a wasteland, pick a door, press a red button.
Did you play it again properly though?
Yes, I did, but
Okay.
I never finished. I got partway through. I did go back,
Um,
but I kept saying to myself, I'm like, come on, I got the best ending, clearly. What's the point now?
The quick ending,
Well,
where everyone's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's the best one.
okay, so this is it. Scarecrow books it. Now we're heading back to the clock tower.
Yes.
This will be the end of the first cycle here.
Yeah. Like, Fallout 1's really good. Like, the conversation after learning everything about the super mutants and learning that they can't reproduce and all that knowledge you have to use against the Master is really good.
Yeah, no, it's great. I've
Like, it's better than, oh, I have 20 points in my medicine check, I can just pass that, which all the other ones kind of do.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's sort of forgivable for not, like, doing with the first one.
And it's got a great atmosphere. I think all the Fallout games have an interesting atmosphere.
Yeah,
to them. They're all different
the
from-
Fallout universe is definitely just something. It's something special,
Yeah.
especially
And now
with.
Bethesda's dead.
I was gonna say with such a. I want to say contrived, but at the time, like they were one of the first ones to really do it very well.
Oh no,
like
go to the bank and put your rupees away.
Oh,
Then-
where's
Yes.
the... I have 19. Where's the bank?
West clock. East. Yeah, west
It's
clock.
the
tower.
beggar-
Other way.
the
Other way.
beggar-
That's east. You want to go west.
You said east and then west, so
Sorry.
I still went east again.
Oh, I thought you said west.
It's the chick who's like, or the dude who's like
The
slamming.
androgynous beggar
Yeah, who's like slamming the table.
who's
Yes,
playing Donkey Konga,
He's practicing for Dong Dong.
playing Taiko Master.
Um,
Interpretive dance. Yeah, the Fallout universe, even though I think it's starting to get a little contrived to play like post-apocalyptic, we're in the wasteland, survive kind of thing, Fallout was definitely probably the first one that ever did it well.
yes, absolutely.
Definitely the
For-
most notable.
Wasteland.
Yeah, I think it's definitely.
Yeah,
like,
you know,
Wasteland.
aside from Wasteland.
well, okay,
I-
but it's definitely a household name.
Yeah, I would
Like,
say Fallout's definitely the most notable of them.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, yeah, any of them, really. Even Fallout 3, which has its misgivings at this point. Never ever.
I didn't.
Don't do that. Only villains do that.
I know. I just hit the button and it started doing that. I didn't wiggle the stick or anything. That was natural. It just happened. The collision.
It's all-
Holy shit! So this is when the cameras had physics.
Oh, hit that! Yeah, hit that owl.
You
I
can't
wanna-
until you have the sword.
Oh, you can't spin into it, really?
I
No.
just need a sacred sword, so I need to go do the thing, get the mask taken off,
Sorry, I've
and
been
then I can get my
watching.
sword back.
Been watching too many speed runs.
Yeah.
You gotta hit the owl in that.
And in the remake of the 3DS, you can do it with the Deku Spin, but you need the sword in the original. So,
Oh yeah, I played that. That's why I got confused.
Yeah.
I played that remake.
oh, I did. I really enjoyed it. It's both better and worse than the original in different ways, but that
Yeah,
can be a
it looks
conversation point for another time.
It looks a lot nicer.
I just gotta wait now.
yeah. Now we gotta wait. till
Is that
midnight.
everything you can do in the first cycle?
Oh, we could play some like arcade game things, but we're not gonna get anything for it. So.
If you know the correct way to do it, you could get past the guard and do some other stuff.
Yeah.
But we're not doing that.
Yeah.
I
We'll
don't
wait.
want to like triple backflip glitch through the wall.
It's not that difficult.
No, it's not really that difficult.
I could probably do it without knowing the actual
No,
way
it's
to do it.
like an ocarina when you have to get around fucking.
No, it's much easier than getting past Mido.
I don't want
Might,
to. I don't want to glitch. I don't want to glitch the cartridge.
Yeah, it's definitely
Well,
much easier than getting past Mido. But even if we did want to do it, it's kind of too late now.
Yeah.
In this.
Yeah,
this
we're
time.
at midnight, and things are about to happen. Oh, back to pick the controller up.
Yeah. Do you know what you're doing when you get to Skull Kid?
I gotta play the ocarina.
No, you have to get the ocarina first.
Yes, I have to play the. I know that much.
Okay. I don't know.
After I told you, after the first temple, I don't have more knowledge of the game.
All right.
Actually, for most of the first temple, I'm probably not gonna remember this. Do you know how many times I played through the beginning of this?
I love this gate system where the gates drop just enough to make a cool staircase.
Yes.
It's a fun one.
If I ever have a gate system,
It's
that's
such a-
exactly
If I
what
ever
want.
build a gate system,
It's
that's
such a
the one.
waste of materials. I
You're
have
a
6
waste of
minutes. I
materials.
can't believe it.
You would say that, peasant.
Yeah.
Get richer, get more materials. It's not a waste. It's cool.
It's not communism.
If you're head of state, it is.
That's the people's moon.
The people's moon.
That's why he's dropping it on us.
My
Like that
favorite
guy
wrestling move.
like
People's moon.
like the guy in The World Ends With You.
Keep pressing A.
Until you need to press B. Actually, you can press A, B, and it auto scrolls.
Yeah, scrolls if you hold
Stop
B.
breaking my phone.
Hurry, the 4 who are there. The 4 giants.
This is not auto scroll.
Dude, those giants are so creepy, man.
Everything about this game is
The Oath
creepy.
of
That's why I
Order?
love it.
Ugh.
I love
Skeeves me out, man.
I love the Oath of Order. The whole game is creepy. Even the good guys are creepy.
Oh, Link's not that creepy.
Wait until you get the LG of Emptiness, I guess.
Fair.
With the what?
Don't worry about it. We gotta turn him into a stone man
Well,
eventually.
don't worry, we'll tell you when you're older.
Yeah.
You look so sad. This is just
model.
sad. Just sad boy.
Do you know what you're doing?
He has no idea.
You know, you
Shot him right in the balls.
I know what I'm doing.
got him!
Whoa! You picked up the tuba of time.
Link, play this song when you need to. What
Link.
was the song again?
Link, I have a feeling you're gonna get turned into a Deku Scrub at some point in your life. We all do.
Remember this song.
Even
It's a
though...
fucking real big fish song.
Take this ocarina that you've had before.
Is it-
and I'm
this
giving
is-
you one back.
Am I right in saying this is the only time in this entire game that
Zelda
Zelda
appears.
shows up?
Yeah. She never does
So
again.
it's only in the most sort of
Yeah, there's
loose
like,
sense
there's
the
like,
Legend of Zelda.
yeah, there's like 3 air quotes around the word Zelda here.
She only shows up once, and it's in a flashback that wasn't part of this
Yeah,
game.
it's in black and white.
What happened to our composite cables? The color's gone.
And then, what is it? There's one that song but backwards and it does
Yes,
something else.
that halves the flow of time. We're gonna play that every single cycle. And then if you play the first 3
you have
notes
to get
twice...
that?
No, you don't get it. You have
No,
it now.
you just need to know to
And
mess
then
around
that's
with
the
the song.
song a double time.
And then it's not double time, which accelerates into the next, like, time checkpoint.
Oh, that's what the Scarecrow
Go
is
into-
going to teach
yeah.
you.
No, the Scarecrow doesn't teach you
You
shit.
don't need to learn these songs, Richard. You just need to know the right ways to play them.
The Scarecrow hints at it, though. He does say, like, oh, if you have an ocarina. Okay, now... Okay.
I know what I'm doing! It took me a second!
Alright, well, you couldn't
Ah,
get into
who's the
flower
green
before
one?
the dog attacked you.
I didn't know I had to hold it down for so long.
What I love is, like, Link's just bobbing his head before the song starts playing.
Yeah. Dude, this is my favorite ska lick. I'm a rude boy. Richard's... You can hear his keys while he skanks.
No.
See, what I want to know is what special powers does the beggar have that makes them an extra dimensional being that doesn't hit the flow of time?
Oh, they actually explained that in the manual. What's happening is she doesn't remember. It doesn't remember you, but the stamp doesn't leave your body. So when you cycle back, she just sees the stamp on your head and says, "Oh, you must be a customer."
Yeah, but what mystical bag of holding does she have that your money is still there?
Well, she's taking the money out of the city stock fund. It actually says in the manual that by the end of the game, you're probably going to bankrupt the city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's actually the only...
So you're withdrawing from a...
That's a really good way to explain that
But then
away.
you get a different stamp that says what money you have?
Yeah.
She updates it every time you
Your stamp is just a stamp that says the amount of money you have.
But it's on your face.
Yes.
Yeah, she stamps your forehead.
Yeah. So what happened is so now you can imagine every time you talk to an NPC, they see a stamp on your forehead that says how much money you have.
I'm gonna rob that guy.
Oh, so it's basically just social credit.
Yeah.
That's Link's clout.
Jeez.
Hey man, can you check out my Instagram? Link on my forehead.
Yeah. How much money I have? Check my SoundCloud, fam.
It's like a QR code.
Yeah.
We've been here too long, Richard. Send us off. Send us off.
Thank you for watching the show, and I'm gonna leave you with these words of wisdom. Go to sleep with itchy butt. Wake up with smelly finger.
No.
Okay.
I wish you hadn't.